Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play, and today we are on the first snapshot of the 1.10 version of Minecraft. So what they've added was the auto jump feature, which I don't really like, but all it does is it automatically jumps instead of you, which can be irritating sometimes, so I just turned it off. And they added some new creatures to Minecraft. One is a husk, that's a zombie with sand-colored armor, and what he drops is completely normal to what zombies drop. The other one is a stray. It's a ghost-like skeleton, I guess, with and his armor is colored it's the same color as cyan clay, which is grayish blue, and what he drops is what the normal skeleton drops, and then he also drops arrows of slowness. And then they added polar bears, which drop fish, and they look like polar bears, I guess. So in today's episode I want to build a slime farm so that I can finally start using sticky pistons, because it takes a long time to gather slime otherwise. So let me go back to my base, get some things prepared, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've marked out the two chunks that I need to dig out in order for the double chunk slime farm to work, and I've just marked them out with iron blocks. I'm not actually going to mine. From the surface downwards, I'm going to find the highest block in which slimes can spawn, and then just mine 3 blocks above it so that the big slimes can spawn, and then I'll just dig down to bedrock where I'll place hoppers, and then I'll just fill the entire thing with layers of blocks, and then light it up so only slimes will be able to spawn. So now what I'll have to do is actually mark the 4 corners at the height at which I want to start building, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I dug out the boundaries of where I actually need to mine. From here in that direction are the 2 slime chunks, and then I'll need to dig 3 blocks out, so that's 3 here. And there are actually some not lit up spaces here, and hopefully there are some caves in the 2 chunks that I have to dig out, since that will save me a lot of time. But I think instead of actually mining it with only efficiency 5, I'll go to the nether, gather 3 wither skeleton skulls, and make a beacon, since that will make the digging process a lot faster. And well, beacons can be moved, so I can use them in the future as well. So let me go to the nether and gather 3 wither skeleton heads. There we go, I have 9 wither skeleton skulls, and as you saw right there, I was still withered by him. And I think they actually changed how wither skeletons spawn, because they keep spawning everywhere on the nether fortress, which is good, I guess, for just getting them to spawn like this, but not actually good for farming them. Okay, so now what I'll have to do is actually get some soul sand, which is right here. And then I need to find a spot at the top of the nether where I can get him stuck, so that I can kill him easily. Okay, so let me do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, so let's go to wither. So let's hope this doesn't actually kill me. Let's do this. Okay, the wither has spawned, And he does appear to be stuck in the netherrack. Now we wait for him to explode. That's our usual. There we go, he exploded. He's now suffocating. Can I actually hit him? Yes, I can. So now let's just chunk him down and get the nether stars that we wanted. Oh yeah, this is much easier than what I was doing before. And by before I mean in the previous Let's Play, where I died to him a couple times. Okay, so we have the nether star now, and now what I have to do is dig down. And why does this keep happening? Okay, so let me get back to my base and craft the beacon, and then I'll be back. There we go, I can now craft the beacon, and it's still the same recipe, so let's plop it down. Wait, do I actually have enough? Wait, why? Oh, okay, it works now. So haste 2, okay. Let's apply it, and let's see if it worked. So we now have haste 2, okay. And oh, that's so good. So I actually needed to upgrade the pickaxe that I was using, since it didn't actually have efficiency 5, but it does now. So now I can go to mining the 2 chunks out. Okay, so I've mined out the 2 chunks that are needed for the spawning platforms. And now what I have to do is actually mine out an additional 3 blocks on each side, so that the slimes will be able to jump off and die. And let me just show you how much materials I've gathered from mining this out. So let's just hop on out, and I will have to add like a ladder or something, I guess, because the items will be collected down there, and I probably won't set up the elevator anytime soon. But as you can see, I filled up 6 chests of stone and other things that I mined. And since I didn't feel like actually cutting down trees, I actually just took some chests from the storage system, since I really don't need them right now. And okay, so it's here. As you can see, I took the chests from the iron farm, since I used all the iron up, and that's all that I have. And it will take a long time before it actually gets to here, and by then I will have replaced them. So now, let me dig out the rest that I have to do, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at the top of my base, I guess, and I've planted cactus because I need it in order to kill the slimes. And while I'm waiting for it to grow, I might as well do some other things. So I'll craft hoppers. I don't have enough to craft all that I'll need, but it's a start, and really while I'm waiting I will probably have an abundance of time to actually do it. I'll need around 2 stacks of cacti to actually fill in all the spaces where the slime will get hurt. So that's all the wood that I have for now, and now what I'll do is actually start placing the layers down. So let me do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've built 2 layers now of the 9 layers that are going to fit into this slime farm, sorry. And this is how I'm doing it. As you can see, you actually need blocks below the jack-o'-lanterns to actually place them. I completely forgot about that. And that's making it a bit more complicated, since I need to then place a block here and then a block below it before I can actually place the jack-o'-lantern. And since it's an even number, I had to place the jack-o'-lanterns in such a way that it's symmetrical, but then there are these two two jack-o'-lanterns where the chunks meet. As you can see, here's one chunk and here's the other one. And here's half of the chunk and the other half of the chunk. So now what I'll do is build a couple more layers and then I'll be back. So I've built a couple more layers, and as you can see, still following the same pattern. Let's see how many I actually have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I have 3 more layers to go. And I actually think this is the max amount of layers you can have, because you can only go to y equals 39. And putting 9 layers in is quite an achievement. And down there I will actually have to fill the thing up with a layer and then place hoppers and water, so that the slimes will get stuck and get pushed into the cactus. So let me continue on building and then I'll be back. There we go, I have now built all the layers that slimes can spawn on. And as you can see, that's quite a lot of layers and quite a lot of slimes have already gathered down there. So I did have to remove the beacon since it was in the way. But does this actually have 3 blocks? Okay, so it does. That's good. Probably will mine 1 block higher just so that they can jump and hop off the platform faster. But now what I'll have to do is actually gather some more cacti. I have gathered it twice, so I have almost 2 stacks of cactus right now. But that's not enough, so let me gather the rest of the cactus that I need. Let me craft some more hoppers and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've dug out the area, I crafted some more hoppers, gathered the cactus, and decided where I want the output to be. So now what I have to do is actually... oh yeah, I need to do some more mining here. Okay, so now what I'll have to do is actually dig out a bit more area since I forgot about these blocks. And then place the cactus, wire the hoppers, place down the layer of blocks right here, and then fill everything up with water. So let me do that and then I'll be back. Okay, there we go. The water stream is now done, so that the slimes, once they fall down, get pushed into the cactus, and then they die and drop their items into the hoppers, and the hoppers lead my items to a chest currently. So let's just go. Okay, let's just throw an ender pearl in here. It all leads up to here, and as you can see, a couple slimes have already died. So I'm assuming it works. Now, here what I did is I actually dug out 1 block too far. I guess when I was digging the chunk out, I went 1 block too far. Because as we can see, here's the chunk border and here's the new chunk, and I actually dug out this area, this row with it as well. So what I'll have to do now is actually probably just fill up the entire space, since it does lower the efficiency of the farm, since slimes fall down and just land on the cactus and they die and all the items drop on the cactus. Oh, here we go. Okay, let me just turn this off. Yeah, look at him. He dies. The small ones drop. They get pushed into the cactus. And so on. And then everything gets put into this chest. And as you can see, it all works. So, I think this is going to be it for the episode. If you enjoyed the episode, please do give it a like. And I will see you in the next one.